Hello everyone. It's been about a year since I've seen this kind of argument, but I still feel prepared to tackle it. I got a comment from the Awesome Believer, and it was on my video, Who is the Current Pope? Gotcha Question 2.3. The Awesome Believer says, I'm a bit confused here. You seem to be asking Protestants about the Catholic Pope. I do not think I've ever heard you criticize Islamic countries that have laws against atheism, even when the Huffington Post is writing articles about it nowadays. Why pick on the Christians, never minding the fact that this generalization alone is way too broad? Again, just food for thought, as we all need some fresh water instead of drinking from a dead pool. Hugs. And then Jacob, he replies, I was the only Catholic in this entire set of interviews, and I got the question right away, LOL. And he was the only current Catholic. There were other people who were raised Catholic that were not Catholic anymore in that survey, like Jade. But anyways, the Awesome Believer responds, he seems to be just such an intelligent guy. I don't know why he's doing this sort of thing. Doesn't he know that this only counts as evidence of his possible bigotry against some religion? Jacob replies, well, considering that the Pope is a world leader of the largest Christian church in the world with a lot of political influences, I don't see how it's bigoted to ask that question. Even people who are not Christian are, at least should be, familiar with who the Pope is, since he does have an impact on international politics. The Awesome Believer replies, oh, to ask the question is not where the possible bigotry is. To make a video about it, together with several other, including videos where he allegedly steals Bibles to write crap on them, and Bibles only. Just wondering. And Jacob says, for this particular video, I don't see how asking who the Pope is bigoted. I think we so far agree here. As for the other points, I really can't say. Well, I can say because it's me. First of all, the argument that people's criticism of one religion isn't valid because they're not criticizing all religions equally falls flat every time I see it, and I've seen it applied to a lot of other people more recently. Basically, people tend to go with their experiences and go with what's in their own backyard. You know, I don't talk that much about Islam, for instance, because I don't know a lot of Muslims. I know Raven and Haas and Joel in my real life, but I don't really talk to Muslims online. Like, I haven't run across them as much as other people do. And there are no problems with Islam in my community. The problems that other people seem to be having. If you are wanting me to be really harsh and bigoted against Islam, perhaps you should be subscribed to someone, say, like Pat Condell. You know, he is a little bit harsher in his criticisms against Islam. If you wanted an even-handed look at Islam, I would go with Klingshore. He's criticizing Islam, but not to the point where people would consider him an Islamophobe. But that being said, I don't really see myself as fitting this person that you've painted, because I have 1,500 videos live. I've uploaded like 2,000, but 1,500 videos on my channel, okay? And you'd think that you'd check those 1,500 videos to see if I had talked about Islam before in a critical way. You'd think. Because just because you can't do the research of searching my channel page does not mean that I'm a bigot against only Christians, because I'm not, criticizing other religions. Because guess what? I criticize a lot of other religions. But for the purposes of this video, because I want to cut it short, I'm just going to show you the easy ones that you can find where I'm criticizing just Islam. I mean, I've criticized Judaism, pagans on my channel a couple times, you know, but we're just going to go with Islam here. First, I'm going to go with a video called The Magic Words for Finding Allah, which was a response to a PM that I got. Then we're going to go with my drawing of the Prophet Muhammad for Draw Muhammad Day. And I participated in Draw Muhammad Day twice. I missed the third one. I guess it wasn't as big of a deal. But Draw Muhammad Day, look it up. Let's see. I read on my channel a transcribed version of a Taliban Islamic terror propaganda letter that was nailed to the door of a church, and it was transcribed into a military report that was then leaked with the WikiLeaks Afghan War Diary. I read that out on my channel. You won't find it anywhere else on YouTube. It's pretty unique. Let's see. What else do I got? Terrorist has no religan. I loved that one. I am such a grammar troll. Let's see. I put up a video of my own mother equating the Bloods gang in LA to Christians and the Crips gang in LA to Muslims. Next, let's see. This is probably the best of all of my criticisms of something that happened in an Islamic country where they don't like atheists. This was the Prostitutes of the Olympics hashtag that originated in Saudi Arabia. I will link to it in the description box because I think it's the best out of all of these. Check it out. I feel like I did a pretty good job in my criticism there. And the last but not least is my review of the iQuran app. And I was particularly upset that they didn't have it in English, being read in English, because I was looking for an audio version of the Quran to listen to, and I couldn't find it. And, I wanted to listen to it in my car or something. And I got a lot of people sending me messages, private messages on that, telling me, how dare you, you barbarian, the Quran is to only be read in the mother tongue because that's the way it was intended, and it's disrespectful to look for an English version of the Quran for an audio. Anyways, yeah, didn't do your homework on me before you made those comments. Bad awesome believer, bad Christmas spirit.